大家好。
Okay, we're starting off from
Yeah.
to be quite frank, Mary. I expect father's character sometimes makes things trying for you, doesn't it? Prince Andrew asked suddenly.
So what they say before, they say father treat two people very
Nicely.
nicely.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And then the brother said, why? To be quite frank means to be honestly, Mary. I hope father's character
No,
sometimes.
I expect. I
Expect.
think.
I think. I
Yeah.
think.
Here means like almost like I think.
Oh,
It's not a hope thing.
so father's character
Yeah.
sometimes makes things trying for you.
Difficult for you.
Trying means difficult for you, doesn't it? Oh.
Prince Mary was first surprised and then aghast at this question. So she was surprised and aghast means, what do you mean? For me,
So what's the difference between surprise and aghast?
I guess it's almost like
Unbelievable.
aghast means like I cannot accept that you said this. Like, what does it mean?
Oh.
For me, trying for me, said she. He always was rather harsh, and now I should think he's getting very trying, said Prince Andrew, apparently speaking lightly of their father in order to puzzle or test his sister. So he was rather harsh, that means he always been very harsh.
Oh.
And now I should think he's getting very trying. So before it was harsh, now he's getting very trying, meaning that very difficult
Difficult to
deal
change,
with.
deal
Trying
with.
means difficult person to deal
What
with.
harsh?
Harsh means like harsh temperature, like something hard, is like a hard living kind of thing. Prince Andrew apparently speaking lightly of their father, so meaning that he's not trying to say many bad things, but he already said this, so it means that he has other opinions about their father. He is trying to speak lightly of their father.
Oh, don't want to say it very loudly.
Not loudly,
They say
badly.
lightly.
Yeah,
Lightly means soft.
yeah. It means not so harshly of their father.
Oh, okay.
In order to puzzle or test, he wants to see what his sister wants to say.
Okay.
You're good in every way, Andrew, but you have a kind of intellectual pride, said the princess. So it says, you're good as a person, Andrew, but you have an intellectual pride. You think that you're better than other people.
You think you are better
Smarter
than
than other people.
Yeah. You have
Said the
confidence.
princess. Yeah, said the princess, following the train of her own thoughts rather than the trend of the conversation. So she's not trying to listen to him very carefully. She's just trying to, her own thoughts. She's thinking about her own thoughts. The train of her own thoughts means like her own. The train's like a train. You know a train, right?
I know the train.
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 Like where you go, like you ride a train. You know, you go from here. From here to San Francisco, you can ride the cow train. The train. Your train of thought means like one thought after another thought, following her own train of thoughts rather than the trend. Rather than trend, yeah, trend means like how the conversation is going, and that's a great sin. So she's very Christian. So say you have intellectual pride, you think that you're good, smarter than other people, and that's a sin. She's saying, how can you judge father? But even how can one judge father? But even if one might, what feeling except veneration could such a man as my father evoke? And I am so contented and happy with him. I only wish you were as happy as I am. So how can anybody say what feeling except means? What feeling except means? How can any
can have this feeling?
Right. Except veneration means respect, deep respect.
Deep respect.
For such could such a man as my father evoke? Only this could such a man mean that only a person like my father could make you come out. This kind of respect feeling. Evoke means to come out. Come out.
My father evoked. My father come out?
No.
Could such a man as my father evoke?
Could come
evoke
out.
What?
Evoke means evoke veneration. This feeling of veneration. Because only such a person could get such kind of like feeling of respect. And I'm so contented. So she's very happy and contented with him. Contented means happy with him as well.
Satisfied.
Contented. I only wish you were as happy as I am. Her brother shook his head incredulously.
Incredulously.
I cannot believe. Incredulously.
Okay.